Alright guys, right now we're getting a battery for the G. Got the old one and another old battery that I've had sitting around. Took those out. I'm gonna bring them back. I'm gonna go to Interstate to go get a new battery. But yeah, just mess with bumper fitment when I get back too, just to make sure it's dialed. But you know, paint match not too bad. Slightly off, but not anything crazy that'll annoy me. But it looks good. All right, bro. Time to get going. All right, I got this ARC Strut tower bar that I'm about to install. I'm gonna get rid of the stock one. So these bolts are a 14 mil. I already had cracked them loose with the ratchet beforehand, but that's that. I am going to take off the center bar so that you can actually like fit it on properly. You are gonna have to jack up the car on one side in order to get this to fit, just because like you're releasing the tension on both strut towers. All right, the strut tower is now in. I actually didn't have to jack up the car. I'm about to go take it for a test drive, see if I feel anything different. All right, so this is the sway bar and links. We're about to put these on the Jenny right now. So right now my Jenny doesn't have rear sway bar in right now. I used to have one, had sold it while I was in the hospital. But yeah, so we're gonna put this on really quick, and then I'm actually gonna have some POV driving, because me and my boys are gonna go on a cruise. So I'm gonna get this done really quick, and yeah, I'm gonna just show you how it goes. So you may be asking like, hey, why are you putting a bigger rear sway bar? So I believe with the BK1s, the base models, we had like a 17 or a 19 mil rear sway bar. This is a 22 mil rear sway bar. And if you're going for grip, if you're going to do sway bars, if you're only going to do one, you might as well do the rear first. The rear, the way it works is that it essentially ties down both your rear right and rear left, making it so that now you actually have better weight transfer in the front. But you don't want too much. There is such thing as too much for this kind of modification. So I am gonna put on the most aggressive setting, which is the third hole inside. Outside would be less aggressive. I also have adjustable end links that I'll be using from White Line. And yeah, so this is all supplied stuff. Don't mind these, these are new bolts that I had purchased, because I forgot I sold my old hardware at the same time as selling my rear sway bar. We're gonna just do this really quick. I'm not really gonna show too much of the process. It's pretty simple. Just take on and off exactly how you saw. In order to properly install end links, you actually you want to do it with the full weight of the car on the ground, but you're not gonna be able to do it on the ground if your car is low, so you put them on ramps so that you can get underneath and then lock it down. You want it to be at like 0 preload, so that the car is like in its natural like stance. You don't want any extra, pull either way. Another good way to do this is actually putting your body weight in the driver's seat to, replicate what it would be like in a actual scenario of you driving. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get to it. All right, rear sway bar is in. This is the way it's supposed to be pointed. There is no like wrong way to put this like up. It's just like, of course you would want the holes pointing that way. Alright, we got all the boys outside. IS, E36, E46, and the F30.
funny because I rear-ended Breck.
Alright, so a quick rundown of what happened in those last clips. Two of our boys had gotten into an accident. It wasn't anything huge, like nobody got hurt, everyone's fine. It's just, sad that two cars are now down again. The same two cars that just got finished. We were on our way to Kent Falls. We had literally our first cruise, all of us together, all of our cars working, and things happen. Luckily everyone's fine, nobody's hurt. The cars are hurt, but it's just material things. It can all be fixed. Enough of that. So right now I'm actually about to go on my way to White Plains, New York. It's about a 40-minute drive for me. I'm gonna go pick up a ported manifold for my Jenny. If I don't know, I have a 2.0. It's a BK1 2.0. And then I'm picking up this ported manifold it was made by 3.8 Performance, a company that's no longer around, sadly. Yeah, I'll probably explain in another video why I'm picking this up and what my goals are with having such a piece. But in short, it's really just to fix some of the airflow issues that the BK1 intakes have. Yeah, never mind that. We're on our way to New York, and then I might go visit some family down in the Bronx, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, so right now I just picked up a ported manifold for the BK1. This is the person who sold it to me. Super cool dude. Right now we just going around taking pictures of the Jennies, and everything's just looking fire, bro. The areas that he's bringing me to, super tough.
Let's do it. You got you one.
So this is the ported manifold. This is a BK1 manifold. BK2s come with a plastic manifold, if some of you guys didn't know. So for this setup, I also have Dishworks 1000cc injectors. They have the little adapter clips on them to plug and play straight to our injector, the connectors. So essentially it'll just kind of snap into place just like this. You know, your fuel rail connects to the fuel line, comes up top. I think what I'm actually gonna do is also get the upgraded fuel rail from Gen Coupe store. Tim Herbert has this, I believe it's a billet fuel rail, and you have the option to have different fittings run into the upgraded fuel rail, but mount up like OEM. You also have the ability to put like a fuel pressure gauge up front, bigger AN lines to have like a returnless or a return style fuel system. And then you can also, depending on what you want to do, different size AN fittings. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to do that. Just, you know, like my whole build is very overkill for what I want. I just want it to be, you know, bulletproof for what I want to do with it. I am just going to be stacking these kind of parts for a little bit, since I am working on purely like suspension right now. Once I have all my suspension stuff dialed in and all that fun stuff, I'll then like focus on actually putting all like the bigger power mods on my gen. But right now I'm also in the moment looking to either get custom tuned by Alpha Speed, or just get an off-the-shelf can tune from like Tim or from Alpha Speed. Just, you know, because I am full catless right now and I don't want to just run full catless stock tune. I used to have a tune but then sold it. But yeah, so right now I'm on stock ECU stock tune. Guys, so right now I'm on my way to go pick up a set of wheels. Or not a set, it's a pair. I'm trading somebody one of my old GoPros that I don't use anymore for a pair of wheels. They are reps, but it's free. So I have another pair actually in the trunk right now. I'm gonna, you know, either keep them for a little bit or just sell them, so I can get some 370Z 19-inch wheels, or like the Rays, or the G37 19-inch end keys. We're in Philly now. Like, I genuinely don't understand why people don't know that they can't park there. Like, what is wrong with these people, bro? All right, so these are the wheels. Not the biggest fan of them. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna run them. I really got them purely just to flip them, or trade. So if anyone has I'm gonna put it on the screen, the 19-inch 370Z Rays wheels, but pre-facelift of them. let me know if you want to trade. These are 19 by 9s and 19 by 8s. The fronts actually have a wider tire than the rears. These are a 235 set, and then those are, or no, sorry, 225s and then 235s for the fronts and rears. But I'm not gonna run them on the G. I kind of want a stock factory wheel on the G since it is a daily driver, but I do want 19s for it, so yeah, I'll just get like a quick little, quick little clip of it against the car, not on the car, because I have it on the grass and I don't feel like moving it. Like, they would be nice, but I just don't. I'm not feeling it, If somebody does want these, 800 or best offer, come take them. I don't want them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.